so I might look a little yellow. You'll just have to get over it. Turning into a Simpson. This is why I don't record at night anymore. So, I've seen parts of the first Independence Day, but it was a while ago. I don't really remember. I remember the speech and, you know, the White House getting blown up like everyone else, but I haven't, like, seen the movie. Independence Day is directed by the same guys 20 years later, and wow, this movie sucks! And I wasn't hoping for much, you know, I was just hoping for IMAX, you know, shit blowing up and flying. The Burj Khalifa's gonna be a freaking dart into the earth, and Jeff Goldblum would be making jokes. But oh my god, okay, this movie is just stuck in the 90s, alright? So like, back in the 90s, and I imagine if you rewatched Independence Day, it would be enjoyable fun, but like, you would recognize it's a little out of date and overrated at this point. But that's because it was the 90s. That was all we had. This is 2016. We don't have to settle for that anymore. So whereas the Neon Demon, which I also saw and will review, felt 3 hours long, Independence Day felt 45 minutes long. This movie is so rushed. It just goes from climactic battle to save the Earth to climactic grand finale, final battle to save the Earth, back and forth again. And it is just breakneck pace. It's like this movie is so afraid of you getting bored that it refuses to stop. And normally that wouldn't be so bad, but there's no building to tension. There's no, here it comes, and it's just, The movie also has like 1,000 characters in it, and all of them suck. Bill Pullman has a couple of cool moments where he's like, oh, I'm Bill Pullman, and I'm an old badass dude, and Jeff Goldblum has his jokes. This movie also has like 16 comic relief characters. It's like usually like one of them will piss me off, but you have like 5. You got Brent Spinner, who's Data from Star Trek Next Generation. You got that Floyd CIA guy, and he can go suck a dick. You have Liam Hemsworth's friend, and he can eat a dick. And then you have Jeff Goldblum's dad, who is the only one who is ever funny. And because of the pace of this movie, this is like an action, you know, popcorn fun movie, and not like the horror movie that it should be when aliens are wiping people out. It's like, alright, you have a ship the size of the fucking Atlantic Ocean, okay? And it just comes and, like, carves down part of Earth and, like, okay, there go 1 billion people, and no one cares! They're all like, oh, let's go, take that thing down, oh, this Madcon's final chance. And then it's like, they don't give the people dying the time of day, and just how the decision-making and the conversations are held with, like, the president, the generals, I was just like, this director has no talent whatsoever. It's like, oh, I think we made the right choice. Yeah, we did. It's like, oh, but I think we should be cautious, though. Maybe this isn't a bad guy. It's like, I don't care, it's alien, shoot it, boom, then, I'm gonna spoil the movie for you once again, if you care, which you shouldn't. And it's like near the end of the movie, it's like the entire presidential cabinet is just wiped out, and it's like, shouldn't we, like, feel a sense of loss? You know, there goes, like, the president, the vice president, and the next 12 people in line, who are all in one spot, apparently. Half the planet is gone, and the movie has no tone or grit or anything. Alright, this is why music is so important in a movie. This is just triumphant, like, brass section score the whole time. It's like, where's the sadness? Where's the depression? People are dying. Everyone is dead. Shouldn't that be, you know, bad? And the end doesn't make any f***ing sense either, because it's like, oh, so we kill the queen, we kill that one queen, it's the hive theory, you know, so we kill the queen, and everybody else dies, and the big super mothership thing that's already planted on the planet will be retracted and pulled back by another hive queen. Because the mothership itself, you know, still works. Alright, so what they're doing is they gotta harvest our thermal core inside the planet or some bullshit like that. And they have to, like, drill all the way down. It's like you have, like, it's like you are 12 seconds away from hitting the core. Why the f*** would you take the ship and go back to the homeworld? Just finish getting the core of the planet. Why can't another queen from another ship just tell the ship to finish getting the core? We still need it. Doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck if the queen is dead? And then the traveler from destiny comes and's like, oh, human race is such a, I'm inspired by you guys and I want you to lead the rebellion. Yeah, all 12 of us left! Like, I haven't seen the first one, but I imagine it's supposed to be this, like, you know, it's like, we are the underdogs because they're overpowered, outnumbered, you know, better technology aliens, and through our, you know, like, human grit and American, like, know-how. Wow, that sounds stupid. We, like, overcome them. But it's just like, this is on such a scale. It's like, they should wipe us out in a second. All you have to do is fly your mothership, like, around the Earth and just, like, lawnmow us to death. The only thing cool in the movie is when it was first appearing and you see, like, Saturn's rings getting messed up because it's so big, it has its own gravity. Like, that was kind of neat. Also pretty sure gravity's strong enough to lift up skyscrapers, and mess with Saturn's rings would just rip people in half, too. Thing would just kill us by entering our atmosphere. What are the other pros in the movie? I don't know. Maika Monroe is hot. The whole rest of the movie is just CGI destruction, and there's 100 things on the screen at once, and you can't tell what's happening. And Will Smith's son is the dullest, most boring character in the movie. And he's supposed to be the one inspiring everyone to go on. And then his mom dies, and it's all like, no! And it shows this really shitty CGI mom falling into a bunch of destruction. It's like, why should I give a shit about her when all of Africa is gone? What about the rest of your black kin? What about them? Did they not matter? Is she like the leader of them? Because everyone in Africa is black, right? We all know that. And then the back half hour of this movie is just the stupidest, corniest, cheesiest bullshit. Like, that's why the aliens came to attack the planet, because they don't want to hear Bill Pullman spout another one-liner. And then it tries to set it up for Independence 3, and it's just like, f*** you. Independence Day Resurgence is garbage and gets a 3 out of 10.